Hello and welcome back to Modern Yarn's Crochet Podcast. This is your go-to podcast for everything to do with crochet, including fashion, tips and tricks, and even some business chat. We will be talking each week about different topics from trends, social media, and even setting up a business. So please get comfortable, make sure you subscribe, and pick up your latest project. Let's get started. So today I wanted to talk about something that really grinds my gears, and judging by everyone else's reaction, I think you'll agree, and that is the social media algorithm. Please stop. What are they playing at? I mean, it's just so crazy, but what really upsets me is seeing how upset everyone gets in the crochet community. I mean, there's many other communities that are being affected by the algorithm, whether you're on Facebook or Instagram or TikTok. Everyone seems to be trying, or YouTube as well, everyone seems to be trying to chase it down and figure it out and follow it, and then even when they're trying to follow it, they're not getting the reach, and it's just, it really bothers me when people complain about it. You have every right to complain about it, don't get me wrong, but it is just such a downer, you know? I'd rather see beautiful pictures of creations. I'm there for inspiration, I'm there to shop. I really don't want to see all this negativity about the algorithm, because at the end of the day, I don't think it matters, because everyone who seems to be stressing about the algorithm still gets customers, they still inspire so many people, and they still grow their business. It may not be at the exact time that they think it's supposed to happen, but it still does happen, and it is consistent. There are things that we know are rules, like, you know, it doesn't have to be about reels and contacting this amount of people each day and posting every day. It doesn't have to be like that, because as soon as you start doing that, it's just so fake. Believe me, I've tried. I've been through this, and all I can tell you is that it doesn't work. It saps all of the energy and joy out of it, and you just end up, you know, deflated and working harder than you need to. And what I mean by that is that it just takes out how genuine you are. If the algorithm is telling you to interact with 20 people a day to make it look like you're a more active user, those interactions are not going to be genuine. You're just ticking off numbers at the end of the day, and you're not producing that quality that each community values and needs so much in order to grow. Don't get me wrong, there are, I've really tried in the past when I've been setting up businesses and things like that to follow an algorithm, to follow a schedule of daily things to tick off, and it did include messaging 20 people a day, posting 3 times a day at the most peak hour slots. It's, oh my God, such a headache. But I will be fair, the algorithm does prompt creativity in a sense, because there's that urgency behind it. So if you're being told to post every day or create reels every day, or YouTube videos, then yeah, you do start thinking of ideas, you write them down or just keep them in your head, and that can be inspiring for yourself, that can give you a bit of motivation, but at the end of the day, I really gotta say, quality over quantity, and it just makes you a more interesting poster, and it makes the community richer as well, and I just value that much more. I would much rather have 10 followers on my crochet page and all of them buying stuff from me than to have thousands of followers and only one person being genuinely interested in my content, you know? And I just think, yes, you are trying to run a business. Yes, social media is a platform, and it's not your platform, is it? At the end of the day, it's someone else's platform that they're trying to promote and get people to use more and more throughout the day. So I totally understand that side of it, but I just don't think it works because I've seen so many people posting, and including myself, following all the rules. By the way, the rules are constantly changing. So once you've actually set out a schedule of things to do and you've prepared all your content, the rules have changed. They've gone, like they've expired. It makes no sense. So I just think, yes, keep posting, keep interacting with people. It is a community at the end of the day, but do it because you are passionate about it and you genuinely enjoy it, and you enjoy seeing what you're seeing on Instagram or TikTok or YouTube or Facebook, or on websites and things like that. But don't do it because you want to gain more followers, because it doesn't really mean that follower is going to be a customer at all. Numbers of followers does not equal your revenue. It may improve your chances of getting a sale, but honestly, and I've been trying this for years, it's the people who really value your content, and it's the smaller audience that you need to focus on and deliver to, not getting the thousands and thousands of followers to like you and see you every day. I'm talking from my own experience and what I've personally done and experienced, and also from what I've personally seen. But people don't look happy when they're trying to chase an algorithm, and it doesn't look like it's worth it. So quality, you know that. Stick to it. Stick to that value that you have. Quality over quantity, and just work on the community, because the crochet community is stunning. Absolutely stunning. I love opening my Instagram and seeing what you've created and what you're working on. It is wonderful to see. So please stop stressing about the algorithm. There's no point. I mean, I haven't designed the algorithm, so how do I really know? I get that for sure. But just from my experience, I really don't trust it. Is it even a thing? Please. Yeah, I digress. But honestly, just keep on working on your beautiful things. And even if you don't get the recognition for it now, your time will come and you will get recognition for everything. Social media is not your value at all. It doesn't value you as a creator, as a person, as a designer at all. You will see that it's the small audience in your life and on your social media that are always there for you. They're the ones cheerleading you on without, any obligation to, and they're the ones who are purchasing from your business. They're the repeat customers. Focus on them and putting that time that you want to be stressing over an algorithm into looking after your community. It will come back to you tenfold. That I promise to you. That's it from me today, but don't go away just yet. I want to say a massive thank you for letting me dive into one of my favourite topics and letting me chat away about the algorithm. I will probably never do that again unless things drastically change. But I will see you in the next episode of Modern Yarns Crochet podcast. And until then, tatty byes.